number of hosts, number of IP, per subnet. Right? So this lesson now will be focalized on how to know the number of your subnets, right? And how to know the number of what? Hosts, right? The formula are very easy again. Number of subnets is 2 to the power of that n from here will reflect what? Will show us the host bits, no, the network bits. Right? So you're going to count them. You remember after changing how many you are going to have. Number of network bits. Right? Now, you have also to mind about number of IP addresses per subnet. For every subnet, how many IPs are available? Right? It's also 2 to the power, I can call it P. Right? P is number of host bits left, right? Number of host bits, right? So when you borrow, right, you have only to count number of ones, right? So from here, we are talking about what? Number of ones, right? Number of your ones like this or this. So number of ones, you're gonna put them here, right? So this is the meaning. And here it's number. So this number of ones is related to your n, and your p, you are counting number of zeros, right? Number of zeros left. Of zeros. So after changing 1 0 to ones, right? You have just to count how many ones I have. 20 ones. 2 to the power of 20. You get the answer. So this is the number of subnets. How many zeros left? There are 10. Okay, 2 to the power of 10. Those are the number of my IP addresses. There are so many questions they will ask you to find just number of IP addresses. Right? Now, how to proceed? Right? We're going to take an example, and from there we can move forward. Are you done with writing this?
No.
Right? Let's proceed. So number of subnets, number of IP. So sometimes the questions will come like this. They can ask you like number of subnets. Sometimes they can ask you the number of IPs. Sometimes they can ask you number of ones, number of zeros. Right? Can I wipe now?
No.
What's going on?
Wait.
I'm waiting. Now we are going to take an exercise with a requirement. From the requirement, we're going to borrow. From borrowing, we are going to count like number of ones, number of zeros, and we will know number of yeah. Number of zeros. This one means number of zeros left. Number of zeros. Right? Number of zeros. Right?
Isa.
Yes?
After number of subnets, next.
Huh?
What is W?
This one.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number of IP addresses.
Okay.
Number of IP addresses. Right? You have to be able to determine for every subnet how many IP. Right? Okay, just 1 minute. When you are done, you can continue with the same recording, right? I know those lessons, they are not hard, but they are different. But I know before the end of the day, you're going to understand about everything. I'm just feeling sorry to those who are not here. Number of zeros. Because they're going to have to fight from where we started and from where we are going. Okay, can I wipe, guys?
Yeah.
Linziwe, I'm waiting for you. Yeah, I can. Thank you. Okay. Let's take this one, like a class B, right? Right? Let's say we want a requirement of how many subnets? How many subnets we can? Give me one. 6. Less like that. No, I'm just asking. Okay, let's say we want 100 subnets, right? You know the formula is what? 2 to the power of n, right? N is gonna be what?
7.
So 2 to the power of 7, it's 120.
8.
So this one is fine, huh?
Yeah.
We can move to this one. So means that we have to change, we have to borrow 7 bits, right? 7 bits need to be borrowed, right? Means that 7 zeros need to be changed to 1, right? This is the meaning. Now, we go here. We're gonna convert this one in binary. We know that it's 1, 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we are here, right? You remember here it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But how many bits we have to change to ones? There are 7 bits because we are borrowing 7. So you go back here and change 7 zeros to ones, right? So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 0. Dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have to convert this one in a decimal, right? So this one must be in decimal. Is like this, or this E.
That's right.
Okay. So this one now in decimal. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 128, right? Because here there is 0, we are going to cancel. This column is down. So we're going to remain with this one. So it's going to be 128 plus 64 plus 8 plus 4 plus that's going to be 250. 254, right? Now you go back here. So your new subnet is gonna be, right? New subnet, new subnet mask, right? So it's gonna be 255. 255 because it never changed. So 255 dot what? The following is what? 254. The last one never changed. Dot Z. This is your new subnetter mask. Now, how many number of subnets? Right? Now we are dealing with number of subnet. Right? So you have to count number of ones from here. How many ones? 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 7 is 23. Right? Right? So you're gonna do what? 2 to the power of 20. You put your answer there. Right? So you only count number of ones. Right? Remember that when you are subnetting, you are making a large number of subnetworks. You see, there's going to be a lot here. But because you are making a large number of subnetworks, the hosts is going to be few. Right? Now, number of hosts or number of IP. Right? So that was A. B is number of what? Of IP. Right? Addresses. You use the same formula. 2 to the power of what? How many zeros? 1, 9 Z. 2 to the power of, that's gonna be what? 2 to the power, huh? 512. So for every subnetwork, you're gonna have how many IPs? So for every marketing department, so that marketing department can only take what? 500 IPs, 5 and 12 IPs, and what's gonna be the new subnet? Right? So this is how you will know the number of subnets and the number of hosts. You only count number of ones. When you are done, you count also number of 0, 2 to the power of the number of ones, you get the number of subnets, and 2 to the power of zeros, 2 to the power of the number of zeros, you get the number of hosts. Questions can change. Sometimes they will ask you number of subnets. Sometimes they can ask you number of IP addresses. Right? It's like this, you have to do that. You only convert how many bits you are borrowing, you convert the 0 to 1s, you count the number of 1s, 2 to the power of number of 1s, you count the number of zeros, 2 to the power of the number of zeros. Right? Thank you very much. I think this lesson will be done by here, and you can get your lunch from now, and after the lunch, we are carrying on because we have to do our best tomorrow to finish this chapter.